Guest is on a mission in Mississippi, and now one that encompasses the Mid-South. It centers around girls between the ages of 12 to 16. She's also passionate about helping young at-risk girls through her Butterfly Project. Joining us this morning, Pastor Zenobia Jackson, to tell us about her event and how she's working to transform the lives of young ladies. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And what an appropriate day to talk about this, you know, and tell me about your Butterfly Project. Let's start with that, if you don't mind.
Well, essentially, I started the program about 6 years ago. I was a language arts teacher there in Tunica County.
Okay.
And as I was working with the kids in my classroom, teaching subject-verb agreements and all that good stuff,
right,
I realized there was a disconnect. Okay.
Wow.
And so a lot of the girls could not really understand what I was trying to teach them because of the issues they were having outside of the classroom.
Bless their hearts.
And so I ended up retiring early
wow.
to really go full throttle with the mission of the Butterfly Project, and that was to essentially let the girls know I care about your education, but I also care about you.
Yeah.
I care about what's going on at home. I care about your dreams and your ambitions. And so from there, we've been going ever since.
That is very commendable. I mean, that is really, because it just, I mean, what you said is so profound, I think, because honestly, how can we even concentrate on subjects and verbs when we're depressed or when we don't have a mom or dad at home?
Exactly.
And how, that is extremely commendable of you to say, I'm going to really step this up and help these girls. And you've had great success.
I've had great success.
Yes.
I really have.
Tell us about that.
So one girl in particular that came to the program, she was a 6th grader.
Okay.
And she was just very distraught. Her mom had been incarcerated ever since she was 5 years old. And so she really did not want to be there at school. She was missing her mom. And so by her being a part of our program, we would take trips every year called Inspire Me. So we would go to different colleges just for exposure so these kids could see there's so much more outside of Tunica County. There's so much more, you know, outside of your community. Yeah. And so from that, she said, Miss Jackson, I know what I want to do with my life. I said, okay, what do you want to do? I want to become a mediator. I was like, whoa. Well, okay, educate me on that. Like, you know, inform me on that. And she said she wanted to be the person to stand between the judge and the lawyer before the individual would have to go to court to see if she could bring some peace and harmony, you know, for the individual case.
That's
I was
beautiful.
like, you're on something. So these girls now are actually dreaming again, and they realize that they do have great possibilities. You know?
Yeah, and just being able to realize that is huge.
It is.
Oh, that's beautiful. Tell us about, I mean, because some of the issues you talk about, and then we'll go right into the event that you're having on the 19th, but some of the issues, I mean, we're talking about peer pressure, cyberbullying, depression, all kinds of things. And, you know, I hate to say this because this is a great tool, but I believe, and I'm only speaking as a mom of 3 girls myself, I believe that this is hurting us.
It is.
As parents.
It's desensitizing us.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And the thing is, you have parents that are really trying to provide for their children.
Right.
But the thing is, a lot of times we get away from the most important thing is making sure that our children are safe and they're okay.
Very true.
For a parent, we're thinking, okay, making sure the bills are paid, making sure food is in the refrigerator, but nobody's really making sure that she is okay, that he is okay. And so we allow these devices to raise our kids.
Oh, gosh darn. Girl, don't get me started this morning. I mean, can we have an amen on that? We're allowing these devices to raise our kids. But that's so true. I mean, because when mine were little bitty, I handed them my phone, and I was like, it worked.
Yes.
Okay, it worked. Yes. But you know, this wonderful, wonderful event, the annual Purity Weekend, tell me about this.
Purity Weekend starts, it's a 3-day weekend.
Okay.
And so the first night, which is going to be Friday, February the 12th, the second,
wonderful.
It's actually, the second, we're going to have like a breakout session.
That's so awesome.
So all of the young girls will come, they'll get to meet the speakers, have little games and things of that nature. Then that Saturday is when we're going to have the sessions where they have that intimate one-on-one conversation with the speakers. But then it's different because they're having fun, but then they're really having their questions answered. And so it's not just about sitting there being lectured to.
Yes,
They are part of the learning process.
It's a beautiful
thing.
It's
more hands-on, and the girls are really excited. I'm really excited about it. And then that Sunday is the ceremony.
Wonderful.
And so the girls get dressed in all white with their beautiful pearls.
That's
and
so
their
beautiful.
Mom or dad comes and place that promise ring on their finger, and that's when the tears begin to flow.
Oh,
it's just gorgeous. It's wonderful.
Thank you so much, Zenobia.
Thank
My
you.
promise, we'll have you back. We just scratched the surface, so thank you. Thank you so much. It's the Purity Weekend 2018, pushing against the norm. You can get all the information at the number there on your screen, or go to supportbp, that's the butterflyproject.com.